I just didn't allow any negative. If anyone around me was, I just started cutting people off. I don't care if I've been best friends with me for 20 years, 30 years, all that stuff. I just started distancing myself because I said, if I continue to listen to this person and continue to engage in the type of conversations I'm having, I'm going to continue to be broke. You know what I mean? Broke is not having money and time. You can have money, but if you haven't got the time, you're broke.
Absolutely.
So I said to myself, listen, I've got to fully immerse myself. And so for me, when I look at this this business, and when I look at trading, I see millions. I see tens of millions. If Grant Cardone can be a multi-millionaire, if Robert Kiyosaki can, I said, why not me? I also saw a gap in the market. I said, I don't see many young black, moguls in the UK.
Yeah.
We got our P. Diddy's, we got the Sean Carters, etc. But I said, that's where I'm going to fill my gap.
Yes.
And then above all, I said, you know what? I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Yes. Yes.
That's the foundation. When you know spiritually that God is the one who's taking you and he's bringing the right people from the north, south, east, and west. The major factor for me is I actually had a prophecy several years ago, and these things have started to come to pass. So that's what gave me the burning desire to continue to go, because he says a nation without a vision will perish. And I also understood that if the prophecy it must speak, but it will come to pass. So I kept on listening to the prophecy on a day-by-day basis, and I kept on giving thanks. And though the vision tarries, it will surely come to pass. So for me, it was all hinged on the nucleus was my relationship to God and being thankful, knowing that he was going to bring me in the right positions.
Wow. Sheesh. Well, that's a word right there. I can, there's so many different things that you said about the prophecy. I got prophecies as well. It's absolutely amazing just to kind of see that as well, that same type of experience. That's an amen. Yeah, exactly. That's an amen statement right there. I was like, okay, cool. That's incredible, man. So what Nath was talking about is exactly what we've been saying all this time, is the desire. There's different people you're around. If you're around people, guys, look, one of the biggest things that I say, and Nath is an example of that, he's one of my inner circle friends.
Yes.
So these guys are people that I can call up Augustine, I can call up Nath, say, hey Nath, Tash knows this. I call up Tash any time of the day. I call her up like 2 in the morning. Tash, this guy crazy, because these are my friends. Aaron, these are my friends. I call, even Zayn at 3 in the morning. He's like, oh, I got a baby, bro. I was like, yeah, I know you got a baby, but listen, bro, you're my mentor, man. I got to talk to you. And that's the relationship that we have with our people. But it's that that those friendships are so important. I'd rather have few friends that are very, very real, very, very positive, rather than loads of friends that are just full of crap. Because a lot of people, it's like they're filling their mind with information, and now they see an opportunity like I am. They're like, oh, I'm not sure, man, if it's for me. I'm like, why? Oh, my friend told me it's a scam. Or my friend told me that it doesn't work. And I'm like, that's garbage. That's a garbage mindset. If you fill yourself with that desire of being successful, you will see results. Okay, guys. So I actually wanted to hear from Augustine. Drop me a message, Augustine, on the group, on the chat box, or Tash, or Aaron, if any of you wanted to speak a few words about desire as well, because you guys are 3 people that I really see definitely incredible leaders that I love and respect dearly. So let me know, guys, if you guys can say something real quick. Because, guys, desire is a very big topic, guys. Desire is huge. Desire is something that is created over time. Okay? Drop me a message, guys, on WhatsApp or on the group chat if you guys want to say something real quick. I don't know if you guys are in a quiet place or not. But, guys, look, desire is key. And going on from what David said, guys, write this down. Look, write this down. When you hear the goal being repeated every single day, your faith will rise. There's a gentleman called Bob Proctor, and he actually has a system called the paradigm shift. This is a philosophy that was created, and the paradigm is basically, guys, write this down. The paradigm, P-A-R-A. Someone write in the chat box, guys. Paradigm. Someone write. Yeah. 1 second. The love of my life. Yeah, I'm in the Hilton. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm doing a webinar. Yeah. All right, see you there. Oh, wait. Bye. Oh, all right. Sorry, but I'll be back. Yeah, she's wanting me to come out. I'm doing a webinar right now. Sorry, babe. Because look, paradigm, right? Paradigm, guys, write this down. A paradigm, please listen to this. This is, if you didn't get anything that we just said, please get this. A paradigm is a mental program. Guys, listen to this. A mental program that controls your habitual behavior. And almost all of your behavior is habitual. Which means that when you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is you go on the phone. You go on your phone, you go on Facebook. That's a paradigm. You see, what I do in the morning is the first thing that I do is I make my bed in the morning. Before anything, I make my bed, I say my gratitude prayers, I pray, you know, I send people love in my heart, and then I do my meditation, I do my exercise, then I shower, eat, all that stuff, then I'm on my phone. A paradigm is a mental program. You see, a lot of people are so, and as Nathan was saying, they have this, you know, they're around the wrong people because it's a paradigm. If you're around people that are positive, they will create a new paradigm. All you have to do to have different results is change your paradigm, change the way you think. But that mental program has to be reprogrammed. And it's reprogrammed by creating a new desire. The reason, and Nathan was talking about Young Thug and Drake. You know, listen, Young Thug and Drake, some of their songs are decent. But we know we can't afford, I can't afford right now to listen to Young Thug every single day. Maybe now and again you might do a little vibe here and there, very, very occasionally. But I'm listening to Jim Rohn. I'm on the phone to David. I'm like, David, I need to be a millionaire. I need to make it happen. You understand? I need to make it happen. I can't afford. You know, David said to me, if you're not making $1 million a year or more, you should not be listening to music. I was like, wow. Like, music as in like music that is, the lyrics are very suggestive. Like, I listen to a lot of music. Like, I listen to like house music, you know, like if you guys know about Disclosure, like I listen to house music, soul music, jazz music. It's a little bit different. It's not as, but if you listen to songs that have very strong lyrics, they can reprogram your mind. So be careful of all this Young Thugs, because what they're saying behind, you may not hear it. They're saying all this stuff, but it's actually, there's things behind it that you may not understand, and it forms a paradigm. It forms a paradigm. And so when you fill your mind with that information, you're going to be less likely to want to go out there and listen to the personal development. Okay? So it's very, very important to understand that, guys, you know, that you've got to create the life that you want. Desire is important. So this is the first topic, is burning desire. Okay? Now, David said, this is from David. David said, an emotion of gratitude will be created once you have a desire. You get desire through your 5 senses. Oh, this is a whole nother sermon. How do you get your, guys, look, you know, my goal, me and Katrina's goal is to be Chairman 25 by February. It's completely done. But we've already experienced what a Chairman 25 experiences. We've experienced the food. Guys, look, your 5 senses have to be exercised of that level. If you're not, guys, Bob Proctor in Dallas, if you guys were in Dallas, you would have heard Bob Proctor said on stage that you will only attract results of the frequency that you are working at. If your frequency is here, you can't attract results up here. So when David says to me, Junior, you've got to exercise your 5 senses, why do you think that me, Tash, and Katrina went to David's house we went to David's house in February, and then we went to David's house again a few weeks ago, about a month ago. Why did we go to, you think we went all the way to his house for a joke? Oh, we're at David's house. We went to David's house to create a desire, because your 5 senses need to be, it's a muscle. If you're not working the belief muscle, then you're going to get, your belief will get weaker. And that's why people quit the business. I was talking to a Platinum 5000. He was a Platinum 5000, and he left the business. I called him today. It's like, bro, yeah, I'm not in the business no more. I was like, how? This guy was an inspiration to me. He showed me how to present on stage. He showed me how to trade. One of my closest friends. I was heartbroken, but I was like, I had to think, why did he leave? Well, he dropped his desire. Because whatever happened, he could have plugged into David. He could have plugged into an Ivan Tapia, but his desire died. So guys, your 5 senses. If you walk into a Rolls Royce right now, if you step into a Rolls Royce, right? If you step into a Rolls Royce and you test drive, I've test driven a Rolls Royce. If you test drive a Rolls Royce, you are going to feel different in your car. I challenge you right now, write this down. Go to a luxury car dealership tomorrow. Don't wait. Tomorrow or before Sunday. Sit in the car, Bentley, Ferrari, Rolls Royce, high-end Mercedes, AMG, whatever car it is. Sit inside the car, take pictures, smell it, touch the leather, be around it. Imagine you're driving the car, take a video, take a picture, put it on your story, put it on your group chats, desire it. Say, I'm so happy I'm going for now. Do you know how many times I've sat in a Bentley? Oh my, I've sat in a Bentley so much. It's like, yeah, I was like, yeah, this is my car. I walk in like it's my car. Aaron, I know he wants his Jaguar. I know Aaron knows the burgundy. I even know the car. Was it XJ? Now hold on, I'm gonna unmute you, bro. This guy's acting like he's all shy. What car is it, Aaron? Tell me, what car is it?
Yeah, man. Jaguar XJ, long wheelbase, beige interior.
This guy.
I showed you. It's on my phone, right? I'm connected to the Bluetooth. So yeah, man.
So tell me, when you get that car, will it be a surprise? Like, how will it feel when you get that car?
I have it.
Say it again. Say it again.
I have it. It's already done.
That's it. That's the thing. The desire. So when Nath hit P5000, I wasn't like, oh, Nathan, oh. I'm like, this guy was already a P5000. He hit it already. He hit it on the day that we met. Not a surprise. When Nath goes chairman, when Augustine goes chairman, it's not going to be a surprise for me. Right? Because I already knew they were already there. Right?
Sister, we are hungry.
Oh, see, Augustine's on the phone. I knew it. I knew he's on the phone. I was trying to unmute him. But guys, look, we're family. And guys, look, if, create the desire. I'm looking at Tasha right now on her stories. All I'm seeing is Versace shoes, and I want to get a repair. I asked her what her shoe size was. Look, I'm seeing the desire she has. And this girl has grown so much. But when she started to now, she's thinking about yachts and G-Wags and Lambos and not just that, but looking at, buying properties for her family. And I'm like, this is an example of having a desire before it happens. You have to create the desire in your heart now. Don't wait until you hit the level. Because David says to me, I called David the other day. I said, David, is it right for me to get this car? Because I he's my advisor, and I'm like, I don't want to get something too soon. He said, Jay, he said, listen, you are going to be a chairman 25 by February. You need to understand that when you hit that level, you need to know what to do with the money. Because I'm talking to him, I'm talking to David like I'm already making 6,500 a week. That's my mindset. So he's talking to me on that frequency. Said, Jay, not yet. Get this, get that. I'm like, cool, no worries. Because he's telling me you're already there in your mind. And you need to know what to do with that income. Otherwise, you won't get it. Okay? So desire. So David says, we need to transfer desire to your heart. The body follows the mind. The body will automatically follow what the mind has in it. All right? Your feelings will produce your results. How you feel about it. I was talking to Gary McSween. When Gary McSween hit Chairman 50, I was talking to Gary McSween and he said to me, Jay, I am feeling Chairman 100. I'll never forget that. I am feeling it. This is like when I first started in the business, but I was trying to connect with all these leaders. And he said, I'm feeling it. He already, like, so when he hit chairman 100, it was like, yeah, that Gary looks like a chairman. He looks like he's a chairman 100. He just has that posture, but he was already there. So guys, whatever your desire is, whether you want to make 6 figures in trading, whether you want this car, this suit, this house, you've got to create a desire. Guys, print out pictures. I got pictures all over my apartment. We've got it all up. We've got all the cars, houses. We've got a picture of a family with 4 kids on the wall. Don't get me wrong, God may give us more. I don't know what's gonna happen. But I know this is in my mind, our desire for what we want. We've got, guys, I got an affirmation. This is how crazy it gets, right? I'm gonna show you something, right? This is December 2018. I was going through quite a difficult time in my personal life. And I'll never forget, I wrote down something. I said, it's 2017. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but you guys can't see it, but it's the 6th of December, 2018. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am mentored by David Emanitier. I wrote it down. I kept repeating it. And then we had a chance to meet with David. And guys, when you repeat something over and over and over again, if you want to be mentored by Nathan Salmon, you're like, oh, Nathan's he's a big, I can't even get through to him. Keep affirming it. I will meet Nathan Salmon. I guarantee you guys that are seeing him like he's a distant foreign object, you're going to eventually meet him and spend time with him, and he'll give you advice. The other time, so guys, look, December 2018. This is crazy, right? This is so crazy. It's so funny because 2018, December, let me figure this out. So this was December the 2nd. This is crazy. December the 2nd, 2018, right? David and Manite, we went for dinner. Me, him, Zane, Montel, a few leaders. We went for dinner. And at this point, I saw him from a distance. I respected him, but I wanted that personal mentorship. I thought, David, I've proved myself. I've got a leader. I've got a team. I'm helping leaders. I want to get to the next level. And so I was trying to stand around David, like, hey, David, man. So anyway, he comes up to me. So it was me. And guys, when you make an affirmation, magic happens. Things just come into place. Like, things just happen. I would never have went to his house. I wouldn't even have thought of going to his house. But me, him, and Zane were standing outside the restaurant, inside the restaurant. We had just finished eating. We were paying for the bill. And David said, I was here, Zane was here, David was here. David said, well, at this point, this was December 2018, so Vegas was in February 2000, this year. We went to Vegas in February. David said, oh, Zane, obviously he knew me, but we were talking, but not like that, you know what I mean? Like a mentor and a mentee. And he was like, Zane, I want you and your leaders and Junior and that man, because this is when he just met Montel. And if you guys know Montel, he was a different person after that meeting, because he is his first exposure to David. Obviously, Ivan Bongbo was being mentored by him. So we was like, me and Montel, like, we want that source. And so David was like, yo, Zane, if you, Ivan, Junior, and that Montel guy, this is exactly what he said, that Montel guy. I like him. Bring him to my house in February. I guarantee you, after that event, after he comes to my house, we're going to go to Vegas after that, it's going to be a wrap. He said those exact words. It's going to be a wrap. At that point, our businesses was okay. We didn't have that fire. Like we were maintaining our ranks, residual income, we were making money in trading, but it was just the same. We wanted a new desire, a new birth. And I said to David, I'm going to come. I'm going to be there. So I didn't know how, because I was like, I've got to get a flight here. So I said, Kat, I called her, I said, Kat, we're going to Houston. She goes, oh, yeah. So we got the flight done. We flew there. It was myself, Sade, a couple of leaders came. Katrina was there. And we pulled up at the house. And I'm telling you right now, the experience of that, like, it's hard to describe. Next year we're going to Vegas in September for the next convention. So London in February. So if you guys want to come with me, I'm going to be booking early to David's house. So we're going to go. Guys, look, that experience was one of the major factors why I have this vision for this company right now. Because when I got there, it's a mansion. It's got like massive pillars, massive ceilings, the Rolls Royces parked up outside. He's got 2 Rolls Royces. He's got a Ferrari, just for the record. He's got a Bentley that he gave away to his pastor friend. How can you give away a Bentley to I got a pastor friend of mine. He gave away a $200,000 Bentley. He gave it away. He had another Lamborghini, gave that away as well. You guys he's just chilling. He had a Porsche, gave his Porsche away. He's just taking the piss. And I'm like, David, thank you for inviting me. I was stepping on eggshells. Can I take off my shoes, sir? You know what I mean? He's got a massive dining room, a massive, he's got a walk-in wardrobe. He gave me a $750 shirt, 2 of them, Angelo Galasso. I wear them now and again. You might see it, the pink one. Please. Guys, look, that experience for me changed my entire life. How can you wear $750 shirts? Who does that? This is, like, we talk about Moss Bros and, Savile Row and all. $750 for a shirt. And that's the cheapest one he had. He had some other one with a diamond on it. I was like, $1,000 for a shirt. I'm like, damn, how much do your suits cost? And we walked in, we saw the Gucci shoe, and it's not just about the material things, but this is an example of when you're making that level of income, your desires change. And that's when I started looking at Angelo Galasso. There's an Angelo Galasso shop in London. And I started saying, man, these shirts are like £50, but this is, and I'm telling you, my desire went from here to here. So now, when we go to restaurants, no offense, I can't go to, even a Nando's is like, I'm just about on the edge. I have to go to a Four Seasons. I have to go to a Rocker. I'm not saying that because, we're some big shot. I'm saying that because when you have, when you are exposed to a level of income, when you're exposed to a level of living, you can't go back. Does that make sense? I can still do it. I can still do a McDee's. I can still do it for this, if it's for that time. But I know I'm comfortable in Harrods. I can't even walk in Westfield no more because my mindset is up here. Because David has exposed me to a whole different level of income. That I was in his Ferrari, he's driving the Ferrari. He's like, driving a Ferrari, $195,000 car. Ferrari. Yeah, he bought a new watch again, 180,000 watch. And guys, I was with him in Vegas. I got so many stories. I'm gonna give it back to the guys. But look, I was in Las Vegas with Katrina and Abigail, Platinum 1000 in our group, and we was in the Aria Hotel, okay, in Vegas. Now we saw on Justin Owens, who's now a chairman 100. At the time, he was a chairman 10, and Justin Owens on his story. That's why it's very, very important, guys, to follow these leaders, because if you follow these leaders, you're going to see what they're up to. If you want to be around Joe Tankard, you want to be around China Bethley, your mentors, follow who they follow. It's simple. Follow their closest friends. If you want to follow China, like I love Joe Tankard. I talk to all the time. Follow, like, I know you guys work closely with some of you guys in the team, or some of you guys are working closely with Ivan Tapia. Find out who they roll with and follow them. So I follow Justin Owens. I saw that Justin Owens is in the Aria. So I left the cat. I'm coming back. So I ran to the store, and this is this year, February. So this is just after we went to his house. So now me and David are boys. We're talking, like, yeah, David, what's going on, bro? Yeah. So I went into the store, into the Richard Mille store. There's not even a Richard Mille store in London. I don't think there is one. So I walked into the store and I'm looking around. And David walks in with Bass Grant, Chairman 10, Justin Owens, a guy called, what's his name? Quince? No, what's his name? So another guy, Platinum 5000. He walked in with another guy, Rudy, he's a Chairman 10. Anyway, he walks into the store and I'm walking, I'm like, hey Dave, what's going on, bro? Like, and so David's like, yeah, I want that watch. How much is that watch? Oh, it's about 150,000. Oh, is that it? Oh yeah, I'll put it on the Amex card. Yeah, laughing. We walk, and then he goes, oh, I want a picture of that watch, please, man. Can you send that watch to me? So David had a picture on his phone of the exact watch, the desire he created for that watch. He was looking for it everywhere. The watch that he asked for in Vegas, he went away. The event happened. He went back to Houston. The next day, he got a phone call from the guy that owns a few Richard Mille watches in the area. He said to David, I'll send you a picture of this watch. This is the exact watch that we have, but the only difference is it's got diamonds on it. If you guys watch David's post, you will see he's got a picture of him with a Richard Mille that's iced out. That's the exact watch that he bought, and that's the one that he wanted. The guy didn't even know that was the one that he wanted, but he just asked for that design of watch. But the exact colors, the exact diamonds, the exact cut of the diamonds on the watch, the exact specific diamonds was everything that David put on his phone a year prior. And now the same guy that he saw yesterday sent him a picture, and that watch was flown into Vegas without anyone asking for it. It was just flown in because just to stock up the cup, just to pack up the shop. Isn't that powerful? He bought the watch, he wore it to London, and I was like, wow. I was like, this is the watch, right? He goes, yeah, it's the watch. And it's normal to him because he already manifested it. Now, not everyone can afford a $180,000 watch, but I'm telling you guys something. When you got to expose yourself around, if you're working with Nathan, if you're working with Tash, whoever you're working with, you've got to be around them because they have a certain level of living that you're not used to. And you've got to be comfortable being you're not going to be comfortable around them because you may not have the income they have, but I'm not comfortable around Zane, right? He's my mentor. Like, he's my boy. Like, we talk every single day we talk without fail. But he makes $70,000 a month. So I'm chilling with Zane. He's talking about, I want to buy a Rollie, 25K. Yeah. I'm going to buy he bought a new Range Rover. He bought another AMG car. I'm like, he's just rolling in money. And I jumped into his new Range the other day. He's just driving. He's like, yeah, just a Range Rover, yeah. And this is you got to expose yourself to higher level of thinking because then you're going to work. You're going to put in the work. And then what will happen is God will start to bring people to you. I had a guy that DM'd me today. I was speaking to Earl Blackman about this. A guy DM'd me at 1:09 p.m. I was sitting down with Katrina in the apartment. A guy messages me at 1:01 p.m. Says, Junior, I want to join I Am Academy. I said, great. What's your, so me, I respond straight away to my messages and DMs and say, bro, let me call you now. I video called him. 3 minutes later, he goes, hey. I said, oh, where are you from? Australia. I saw you on Austin. I saw you with Austin Gotzi because me and Austin done a video together in Dallas and it went viral. Everyone saw it. He goes, oh, I saw your video of Austin Gotzi. I messaged Austin. He didn't respond. I messaged you. You responded first. So I want to talk to you. Within 5 minutes, he already signed up. Elite Pack, everything paid for. He signed up. He got launched, and he's already building a team. He's in Australia right now. You see, when you have a desire up here, God is going to bring people to you. If I told you the way that Kat hit Platinum 5,000, you guys, it's a magical act. She went from 100 customers to 300 customers in 3 weeks. This is not a game. It's magic. We've manifested it. I am so happy and grateful now. Every single day. And people were joining her. Even till now, people are joining her business. Like, it's a game. Oh, hey, I want to trade. Oh, you want to trade? Okay, yeah. We don't sell platinum packs no more. It's all elite packs. Oh, yeah, elite pack. All right, yeah. It's done. And it's like, I had a guy that just signed up from Sweden, Naz. He messaged me, hey, bro, I want to start. Just signs up. Because people, when you have a desire that's so high and you want to make 25,000 a month, you want to make 100,000 a month, the universe is going to bring things to you, right? And they're going to sign up. I was with Nath the other day, and Nath, he was told that he was in the hotel. Someone messages Nath, hey, I want to trade. And this guy was listening to rap in his car. And Nath's like, yeah, it's the kind of guy that I want. The guy messages Nath because Nath is in a certain frequency level. You have to be in a certain frequency level, man. So, Nath, let me give it back to you, because I think Augustine's busy, and Tash is busy, and Aaron is talking about his Jaguar. So let's go into the next topic real quick before we wrap up here. About
Augustine's online now. I see him as well.
Yeah, all right, cool. Ask me find out if he's good to speak, because I want to.
Yeah, I see him. He's good.
All right, cool. So the next thing I want to talk about, guys, maybe you and Augustine and even Aaron can jump in here, is talking about the power of speaking, specifically speaking the goal, not only to yourself, but to people around you. Okay? Because David spoke about 4 steps. The first step was a burning desire, which is having the desire in your heart. Second step is opening your mouth. Third step is believing that you can receive something. And the 4th step is knowing that you're going to have it. So, guys, can you guys just talk to me, Augustine? Let me see if I can unmute Augustine. But guys, look, this might be a 2-hour conversation. I'm not sure who's really serious, but we're not trying to be on here for 5 minutes. We're trying to really help you guys level up here, because, you know, your income is way more than just, let me do a little trade, let me use price trap. That's all cool. You can do that all day long. But listen, it's your mindset. If your mindset is not there, you will not be able to withstand the pressure. You know, you have to understand your mindset needs to be of a certain level. So that's why we're giving you this information. So I think Augustine's on the call, but let's see if he comes back on in a minute. Oh, here he is. The main man. Oh, hold on. Before this guy even speaks, this guy, Augustine, he is him and Nathan together. They're like they even call it, like, I don't know, they like the magical brothers. Where's this guy gone? He's disappeared again.
I'm right here. Can hear you, bro.
Okay. Yeah, they're the magical twins. I don't even know what to call them. They're just amazing. So Augustine, this gentleman has really, really changed my life, inspired me and Nathan and all of us on so many different levels, man. So Augustine, I know you got nuggets for days,
bro.
Talk about, like, the power of, obviously we spoke about having a desire, but speaking it, like, how important is it for you to repeat it to yourself every single day, and even to people around you, to inspire them? How important is that for you?
You know, bro, before I say that, I want to give it back to you, man. You do such an incredible job, bro. I hear you speak, and, you know, and the same power. Whilst we were speaking, I was doing a 3-way call. That's great stuff. That's why I was disconnected. But, bro, I appreciate you putting this call together. Guys, show some love to Alexander for what he's doing, man. Just show him some love in the chat. Let the chat blow up, blow the trumpets. All right, give love. The more you give love, the love come back to you. So if you show love today, somebody will show you love too tomorrow when you do a training. So, bro, I want to say good job, man. Yeah, you know, how important it is? Very important. I remember my first event, guys, was in Miami. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks to everybody who's showing Alexander love. My first event was in Miami, and I heard a lot of nuggets. At that event, I had the same mentor as yours, mentor of ours, David Monito, said, write the goal and make it plain. Guys, I remember when I came back, I can just give you one because I'm in my little office. All right, when I came back, I wrote it down here, and I got some right next to me, so I can just turn around and really got it. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a money magnet, making money from the Forex market and from multiple investment. This is what I have right here. It's just right next to me. Now, if I was to read what is in front of me, it's a lot, okay? So I came down, and I think at that time I was a Platinum 1000. I remember perfectly well. I was a Platinum 1000 at that event. And when we came back, I had few of this in my wallet, this wallet here. And I had them fold in here every single day. Okay, every single day I was reading. I'm so happy and grateful now. Now I'm a Platinum 2000 by this date, by that date. I'm so happy and grateful now. I'm a Platinum 2000 by that date, by that date. I promise you that it happened. I think after the event, a month, not even a month, boom, Platinum 2000 was here. So I now understood why they keep on repeating the power of writing those things down, the power of telling your mind every single day, the power of repeating it every single day. Now I understood that this thing was magical. You know, sometimes they'll say something and you're like, oh, I think, yeah, it's going to work. But they know what you're talking about. So, bro, the power of repeating it, guys, is super, super important. All right? These things are super important. Why? Because our minds are full of garbage. And we need to replace it with this. We need to replace it. I had Alexander speak about desire, going and thinking out big. It's something, honestly, I've not been doing that a lot, which I should be doing that a lot. by going into a car dealership, sitting in that car. I see Alexander do it. And, you know, he's one of the guys that he speak about the thing that he does, all right? And he stays in the car and fill the car. It's desire. You're creating a new environment in your mind. So I think, bro, based on what you asked, it's super vital and super important that you speak it. Sometime, when was it? Well, today, 2 days ago, I was I was having a shower, I was screaming. In the moment I screamed, my son also screamed. And I was like, oh, I am a chairman. I screamed that the next person on the street will think that maybe something is going on. They might end up calling the police. Okay? That's what I'm doing. So you create that energy, you're speaking to yourself, repeating, and I promise you, it's actually going to manifest into your life, ladies and gentlemen. So, bro, that's what I can add on to what you asked me. I hope that was helpful.
Sheesh. Nuggets, man. I appreciate you so much, Augustine, for that, man. Well, that is powerful. I mean, it's like the chairman chant, just really speaking it is so powerful. It's really, you know, Nath, I mean, anything you want to add about that, you know, in regards to, you know, speaking, although I know we kind of covered it a little bit before, but, you know, just kind of like, especially speaking to people around you and kind of, you know, getting, because one thing that David said to me was not only us doing it, but getting our teams to do it is a powerful thing. So how is that dynamic for you guys, for you, Nath, as well?
Amazing. What I would say really is, this is the power of the mastermind. This right here is the power of the mastermind. And I'm so happy and grateful that we're going to be seeing 430 people. Then we're going to be having 4,300 people.
Yes.
Then 43,000 people.
Yes.
Then 430,000 people. Then 4.3 million people. Because there's something called the law of intention. And when all of the minds are focused on one particular thing, it's like when someone needs healing, you see it happen. You say, church, can you pray for my cousin? Can you pray for my nephew? And you're like, wow, a miracle, just how did that happen? Because everyone's on the same frequency, the same vibration. And so this is powerful. So to be honest, it's about casting the vision. I love to cast the vision because it's not what life is right now. So many people are caught up with the right now. So many people are caught up with what's in their trading account. So many people are caught up with what's in their savings account, if there's any savings in there, right? Mm-hmm. And as David Imanite says, what are the facts? Some of you may be looking in your back office and saying, my gosh, it's retraced. The numbers are retraced. What's happening? The numbers are retraced. It was going so great. What's happening? But the facts are that you are successful, that you're abundant, that there is more than enough, that there is opulence. The facts are that you are somebody who has been redeemed out of poverty into abundance, no more mediocrity. You have to just accept it. And so one thing I think with leaders, it comes down to how can you translate to a person their truest potential? People love to be around people who motivate them, inspire them, but also can translate to them of abundance. I love to be around Junior. Me and Augustine and I think his name was Ray.
Reen, yeah.
Reen, yeah. We were with Junior till about, man, it must have been about 3:30 a.m. And we weren't even tired. It was just like we had to be up for the next event. We could have stayed talking all day, all night. And the most important thing, guys, is as Jay-Z says, inspiration. If you don't have it, you have to go out there and find it. You have to go out there and find it on a day-by-day basis. What are you watching on YouTube? You know what I mean? Do you have YouTube Premiums? Is your video still playing? Are you watching yachts? Are you watching? Some people say, oh, man, this materialistic stuff. Look, the reality is nobody goes to their job because they just love the job. If you just love your job, then do it for free. We'll see how much love you have for it. You'll see how much love they have for you. You see, the most important factor is what motivates you, what ticks you, what makes you say, you know what, I'm ready to go all in. There's no joy. There is no, who does this person say now? He says, there is nothing that you can do to take away poverty. Poverty is always going to be there. The poor will always be with us. That's what Jesus said, right? Mm-hmm. In the word. So you got to make sure you're not part of the poor, right? Mm-hmm. The most important thing I see is that when you are looking at this, just say, I'm going to go big. Donald Trump says, if you're going to do it, you may as well go big. Why play small? You know, our God owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. No matter what your belief system is, that we create, our words create, our action creates. So why go small? oh, I want to go to the next one. I want to book for London, but you are just deciding to play small. You know, if you guys were to see, I can't wait till I go next time, right? So Junior Alexander's apartment is beautiful. I mean, look at that backdrop. You know what I mean? The AMG, why it's coming? Because what you think about tends to come about. I remember many years ago in one of my apartments, I was in an apartment which cost, and this is just again, you know, I talk money. That's my personality. You know what I mean? You may hate it, you may love it. Who cares? I'm going to tell you the numbers. So I remember when I was living in an apartment and it was £1,500 a month. And this was when I was a student in university. Most people go into the student halls and the digs and this and that. I was living in a place called Beetham Tower in Manchester. It's above the Hilton. And you've got people like Gary Neville, Phil Neville, Manchester United football players, right? In the basement of the apartment block and of the hotel, etc. You're seeing Phantoms, you're seeing Lambos, and everyone, like my family, like, what are you doing living there? What is going on? I don't understand. Why would you spend your money to be there? And I said, you know what? It'll all make sense in the end. That was interesting. It all makes sense, right? But I had to surround myself with success. They didn't talk the same way my friends talk. They didn't talk the same way I was talking. They had what I wanted. And so it's incredible. I remember there was a time when I was going through some financial difficulty with my brother. We're close, but we're not so close. We have our moments. And I remember just calling my brother and saying, he was just saying, oh yeah, how's your day going? Oh man, it's been a bit of a tough day, man. We ain't even had no food this morning, right? You know, I'm waiting for this for my client to pay, so that he's paying. The money's going to land tonight, and it's incredible. This is why you got to understand the law of proximity. It's incredible. My brother, who borrows money like crazy or goes through different situations, my brother found so much joy and excitement in his spirit. He said, "Small soldier, play your position. What the hell do you think you're doing in that apartment? You know what? This is why you should And I had him on loudspeaker, and one of my best friends who I live with, he was like, "Is this guy right? Like, he's talking like it's his money that's being." And I said, "Hey, listen, it's the sum total of people that you hang around. This is all going to make sense because one day I'm going to tell people where we've come from, where we're going." So for me, as you've been saying that, Junior, I've always been doing this. I remember when I think I was about 19 and a half, 20. And this is like college days. And I went with an ex-girlfriend, I went to Glasgow. And we get those things called EMA, if anyone's in the UK, and it's like where you get like college money, right? I don't know if they're still doing it as much now. It was a long time ago. But anyway, I went to the Crombie store, right? Because I used to like seeing the people who've got dressed in nice clothes. I remember I'd received like my EMA. I've been saving my EMA money, and this jacket, I had literally, we're going on a little break. I had literally like £980 in my account. The Crombie was £900. I went in there. I was like, I need that. I need. What you create? Yeah, I need that. I still got it to this day. Guys, if you spend now, if you invest in yourself, you will always get a return. You'll always get a return on the investment. And so the muscle has been trained and been trained and been trained. So all I like to do is I love to stay around people who have more, who is tithing more. You know what I mean? Who's giving back more? Who's able to help the homeless person? Money, if in this business, if you have an issue with money, that's the problem. You don't feel as though you deserve it. You feel as though, money is the root of all. Yes, we understand the love of money. Money doesn't grow on trees. You've got all this crazy programming that other people who are leveling up in their trading. That's why you can't do it. That's why you're doing a 0.01, 0.03, 0.05 lot size. When in order to graduate to, I remember seeing one of Brandon Boyd's pictures, Augustine showed me the other day, an 87.60 lot size. How much money you need to have an account to do an 87? And you're scared. I'm scared. I'm about 1.00. What's happening? Come on. So guys, this is the thing. This is the thing. I remember, and finally, that's just that's the type of crazy stuff I do. So I always cast vision. I want to show people what life looks like. What have you called yourself? What was your username? Something as simple as that. What was your username when you signed up into I Am Mastery Academy? Mine was Capital Visions. What was yours? You know, Get Rich Nation, you know, Sexy Diva. We become what we think about most about. You know what I mean? How you do anything is how you do everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. So stretch yourself. You're gonna be uncomfortable for the small-minded thinkers around you. They're like, oh, all she cares about is it. No, it's what. Write down on a piece of paper. What do you really, really, really want? Some of you in relationships, and you know you shouldn't be in those relationships. Some of you are in relationships because the other half pays the rent, and you've been trying to leave this person, this man, this woman for years. But you know what? £600 a month has got you trapped. Some of you are driving a car you don't want to drive, living where you don't want to live, facing crazy situations, people around you, knife crime, all this stuff. But if you just decided to take this serious and speak life into your situation and get busy, everything would change. So all I'm going to say is this, man. I'm so happy and grateful for this call.
I got a special guest on the call. So Cash, I got the London family on the call right now. So Mr. Cash, the great chairman, Philly, we got him on the call right now.
Look at that. Look at that.
Come on, man. Talk to the family, bro. So you're in London, so you didn't want to come check, man. I'm in London. I'm in Central, man. Come link me, man.
You know what I mean?
Oh, Mr. Banks. Oh, C100.
Look at this.
What's going on, bro? Listen, we got a little. Yeah? Say no more. So look, talk to the family. Talk to the family. We got Cash the Great Chairman 50 on the call right now. Talk to them, man. Talk to them, Cash.
Yo, man, listen, we out here in the UK right now doing our pre-gaming. This is the pre-game for London 2020. Let me tell you something right now. London, every single day for the next 3 months, you need to be working on yourself.
Come on.
Working on yourself, working on your personal growth and self-development, and keep on pushing. Because look, when you stop, guess what? There's somebody out there that's going to keep going. When you get tired, there's someone out there that's going to run past you. So know what you got to do? You have to pace yourself to success. Don't try to be the one that's running off fast, right? And you ain't worked out in the last year, and your ass get tired. Pace your business. Take it one day at a time. Because the day you try to run faster than that, you see that person just hit chairman. You see that person hit chairman 25. That person hit chairman 50. That person hit chairman 100. And the day you become a hater, the man up there is never going to bless you.
We're just talking about this guy.
Love, listen, spread the love. Spread the love to your supporters, but most of y'all spread the love to the haters. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have, listen, you're going to have the haters turn into the snowman having all bunch of warmth in their heart. When the haters, the only reason why a hater is hated because they don't get no love spread. So you got to spread the love to some haters, man.
We're talking about that.
The only way someone that have a warm heart gonna be cold is when he had his money moves only chain. That's the only way.
Hey yo, I want a sample of that chain, bro. You gotta get something for me as well, man. Come on, man.
Hey man, look, you officially you MMO, bro. You've been holding it down first time I came.
I appreciate you, man.
We gotta link up this weekend.
I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I'm gonna see you at the event tomorrow. We're gonna be there, no doubt. We're gonna be there.
All right, bet, man. Let's go. Let's take over, man.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Love you, bro. Hey, where's Banks at? Where's he at?
Right here.
Hey, so we got C100. Hey, we got my boy right here, the best cameraman in the world. And we got the boys.
Go ahead. Banks right here. Go ahead.
Hey, Banks, drop some sauce for the family, bro.
Listen, man. I mean, we over here working right now. Honestly, we're doing some web. Looking at them here, and I mean, honestly, I haven't gonna talk. We were actually talking about 5 different people, from the Uber drivers to people at restaurants that was working there about the Brexit. Like, bro, they're saying there's about to be a lot of crazy things happening. talking about, it's gonna be bad, and honestly, we just think about how we're gonna make some money when the news is announced. So we're just trying to figure out which way our currency is headed. You feel me? Besides coming out here, just trying to like grind before 2020 London, like we really trying to figure out how we're gonna be able to take advantage of the markets on some business shit. You feel me? So excuse my language, but if y'all watching this, I gotta understand it's bigger than Forex. It's bigger than, it's bigger than just doing events. Like there's some real life shit going on, and this is happening in your city, in your country. You feel me? So
let's go.
I'm just trying to learn to educate. I'm a student right now. We've been students everywhere.
Let's go.
We went to Nando's.
Yeah, Nando's, yeah.
Nando's.
Don't worry. I got some spots for you guys, man. Hey guys, there's some serious places and some serious Caribbean food as well, man. I've got you guys for sure.
Oh, man. So listen, man, we ready to work, man. That's all I can say, bro. You already know what I do. I always show love. I'm always done trainings, events, whatever.
Love you, bro, man.
We gotta train London and London. You already know.
Let's go, man. We're gonna be here tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna be here tomorrow, no doubt.
All right, bro. Yo, man, be safe, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. You too, bro.
Oh, word.
Let's go. Let's go. Love you, bro.
Love you too, bro. Be safe.
Let's go. So you guys can see, you got connections with brand new Chairman 50, Cash the Great, Chairman 100. Put some 50s and 100s in the chat, guys. Because we've got, like, Mr. Banks is my boy. Like, we've literally, from the moment that he came to London for the first time, I was like, this guy is definitely someone we need to work with. And to have people like those of that level, Chairman 50, Chairman 100 in our city, some people may feel like, oh, well, they're taking our market. No, there's millions of people in London. That is going to bring fire to us. One thing that David always told me is that when you collaborate with other teams, they may not be benefiting you, may not be benefiting them, but it brings a blessing to you. Unity brings growth. And it's so, so powerful. So guys, look, we've got an amazing, amazing, amazing time ahead of us, guys. And London 2020, guys, we need to make sure that we get our tickets. We've got all of our teams getting tickets right now, guys. Get your tickets, guys. Think about what rank, what level you want to be by February. We're going to make sure everyone's leveling up by February. It's one thing that Augustine, he put some fire into me the other day. He goes, Jay, it's game time. No more games. It's true. This is our city. We can't come to the match day as the substitute player. That's not going to happen. We need to be on that stage because we are the starting 11. That's the power. We're the starting 11. Are you going to allow guys to come from Atlanta? You're going to allow these guys? You're going to allow, these people to come from the US and take us over? What are you going to do about that? You know what I'm saying? It's all love, but at the same time, we've got to understand this is our hometown and we want to represent the right way. That's all we're saying. We celebrate everybody. We want them guys to come. We want Bryce to come here. We want Austin Gotts to come here. But we're saying we want to make sure that we come correct, that we represent our country the right way. And it's so, so powerful, guys. So look, real quick, before we end up on this call, I was going to end up on 2 quick points. The third point was believing that you receive something. So we spoke about burning desire. We spoke about opening your mouth. Make sure you write this down, guys. I want you guys to practice this. Create a burning desire. Create a desire. Why are you doing this business? Create a desire. Second thing is open your mouth more. Speak your goal every single day. Say your affirmation at least 100 times a day. The third thing is believe that you receive it. Believe that you receive it. So believe that it's already happened. Believe that the car's already yours. Believe that the rank that you want by February is already done. We know it's already done. You've got to walk in that. You've got to go to the 5-star hotels where, tea is 10 pounds, 15 pounds for 1 cup of tea. But that, you got to understand, that's how a Chairman 50 or Chairman 100 might live. They may not be spending lavish every single day, but that's the type of things you can do when you make that kind of money. You got to experience that. You got to experience the steaks, the lobsters. You got to experience, the cars, the lifestyle. You got to walk into the Louis Vuitton store and try on the stuff. You may not be able to afford it right now. But you want to, guys, go to the Louis Vuitton store. You can't lie to me and say, oh yeah, people say, oh, money doesn't buy happiness. Oh, so if I gave you a black card and say, just go to Harrods and have at it, are you going to go and pick out all these bags and, oh, Chanel. You're going to be excited. Because at the end of the day, Augustine, you look at money, people have this mindset. Oh, you know, I don't want to. I just want to make an extra 1,000 a month. When you make that 1,000 a month, you're gonna want to make more than that. So, guys, look, believe that you receive it. Okay, believe that you receive it.
Julian, my bro, I just want to say something real quick, right?
Yes.
And in line with that, because you know sometimes you have to address the elephant in the room, and sometimes you know the spirit just gives utterance, right? Discernment. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, what Junior is saying is, this is not fake it till you make it. This is not for the gram. You're not going to Louis V for the gram. You're not going to Bentley for the gram or for Facebook. You're going for you.
Yes.
You're going for you to experience it, guys. In other companies, other situations, they're doing it for that, to show. And I'm telling you, lifestyle is a bottomless pit. Bottomless pit. You cannot, there's no amount of lifestyle that you can continue to show, keep showing, keep showing. It's more about exposing yourself to greatness. All right? So, and apply everything that Junior is saying. And one thing I want to commend Junior about, and I've never seen this as much as I've seen with Junior. I never, ever, and that is hands down. Junior understands that your network is your net worth. Junior is networking within I Am Mastery Academy. How can you just get Cash the Great on a call, Mr. Banks? How can you get Imanita, these different people? Because he networks within the network. So when you come into in February to I Am, make sure that you are networking with other people who can come onto your calls. Me and Junior are so close that he sends me a link to a call. I send him a link to a call because you've got to look how powerful this call has been tonight. And some people say, oh yeah, that was really, really good. You don't understand the reason why you're not growing or developing to where you are is because you're on such a low vibration. That's all it is. Your energy is so low that people like Junior Alexander are walking past you all day long and you're missing them. You got freeway calls you need to be doing and building. You got someone in your team who could be in Lithuania who's your next chairman, and you got another person from Sweden, you got another person from Australia, but you're missing them because you're like this. So network is your net worth. I just thank you so much, Junior. You've raised my vibration. I had a little bit, listen, no, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm alive. So if you are happy and grateful for this call, guys, put some love in the chat for Mr. Junior Alexander. We've got to continue to grow and expand this. Back to you, Junior. I just wanted to
I appreciate you so much, man. Honestly, I love you, Zoba. You guys, appreciate you so much. Like the family, it's just the beginning of what we're gonna do, guys. It's just the beginning. I feel sorry for those that quit, man. I feel sorry for them. I'm like, please come back, please. It doesn't have to be in my team. Just come back, please. Because what we're gonna do is gonna change the game for us, you know, guys. And the last point I wanna end on is you will have it. We spoke about desire. We spoke about, you know, believing that you receive it. But now you will have it. And David said, this is what David said. David said, and oh, this is powerful. I want you guys to really understand that this is powerful. David said that, you know, when you say something like, so let's say, for example, me and Nathan are having a chat. I say, Nathan, man, you know, before I wanted the Bentley and I bought it yesterday. So when someone says that, David said, David, this guy's mind, it's like it's crazy. This guy, I don't know, you must go to bed like a machine. Like, you know, I don't know how this guy sleeps. This guy's a machine. He said, when you say that word and, David said, when you say I wanted the Bentley and I bought it, it may be one sentence, but David said the and is the time period between when you said it's done and when it actually happens. Because a lot of the time, for example, when I was shown network marketing, I remember for the first time I was shown the industry and I didn't sign up straight away. But there was many years of development that was happening. Many things was happening. Different things. I was going through different things at work. Ivan was showing me this. Zane Carr, I saw him on Instagram. I was like, what's this guy's doing? But that and period it could be 5-10 years. If you look at it in the Bible, guys, or whatever holy book you guys read, right? I read the Bible every single day, and there's certain statements that says in the process of time. If you guys read the book of Exodus, talks about when Moses took the people out, children of Israel out of the wilderness. If you look at that story, a lot of the time in the Old Testament, not so much in the New, but in the Old Testament, if you guys read, in the Old Testament, there's a statement that says, in the process of time. Okay? During the process of time, this happened. Okay? Now, this is very, very powerful because you got to understand, I want to actually, before I end up in this call, I know it's been a long call, but guys, I hope this call will change you guys' life because this information was the webinar that changed my entire life. Now, I'm going to research the word process because it's very important to understand that you've got to define words. The word process means a series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. The word process means a series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. So when David says the and, it means that there's different steps you're going to go through. So don't worry about, oh, when will it happen? You see, Bob Proctor said, don't worry about the how. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just worry about the fact that it will happen. You've got to identify what do you want. That's why I said at the beginning, Nathan was talking about when he was in that tower with Gary Neville. He had a desire for success. And it's so funny how the other day he was talking to me about luxury apartments. He said, oh yeah, I want to go live in and see, but that was years ago when someone was saying to him, bro, it's not gonna, why are you doing that for? Now look at him. This guy's making so much money. He's now able to do that. Right? So think about it. Let's go back again. Process, a series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. Another word for process is procedure, operation, action, activity. These are all different things. Now look at where it says, David says, you will have it. The and is the time period between when you said it's done and when it actually happens. What you do in the and period is what will determine what happens. You see, that, you know, I always say this to people. I was talking to a guy yesterday and he's in another company. You know, he came across a little bit kind of standoffish to me. Maybe he thought I was trying to recruit him or something. He's in a company, you know, in a telecoms company. And I said to him, bro, you know, whatever you want in life has already happened. He said, how? I said, bro, listen, the woman that you're going to marry or the guy that you're going to, for the ladies, the guy that you're going to marry, a lot of you are praying, God, send me a husband. God's already sent you the husband. God already sent you the wife. As a matter of fact, that person that you're going to marry is, do you believe they're already alive? Because you're an adult, so you can't, you know, you're going to marry an adult. The person that you're going to marry is out there somewhere. God has already made that person. The car that you're going to drive, the car may not have been made yet, maybe physically, but in the mind of someone, it's already been made. The house that you're going to live in, more than likely the house has already been built. Someone's in it right now, but you're going to occupy it one day, right? All these things that happen, you know, you got to understand that it's already been created in the mind. I always desired to buy a wallet. I used to have big wallets, but I wanted to get like a card holder. And I went into the Burberry store and I said, I already know what I want. I walked to the back of the store and I picked it up. The lady was like, how do you know that it was there? I was like, I just knew. I'd never been to the Burberry store before in London, but I walked in and got it because I knew exactly what I wanted. See, when you know what you want, the and period, what will happen is, you know, what did David say? David said, this is not what I said. Forget about Junior. Forget about us. It's not about me or any of us. David, 1.2 million a month. David, if you guys didn't know, David is the highest earning African-American in network marketing right now. He's the highest earning African-American in network marketing in the world, right? 1.2 million. So he said, what you do in the and period is important. So you see what Cash the Great said? Personal development. You've got to work on yourself. From now until February, if you just work on the business, you won't achieve I'll be honest with you, you won't. You have to work on yourself and work on the business, and then that will cause the explosion, right? An explosion never happens with just one ingredient. There has to be more than one ingredient coming in to make the explosion. David said, what you do in the and period, guys, write this down. Please take this information down. This is not from me. This is from a multi-millionaire, a 36-year-old multi-millionaire who buys Rolls Royces for $430,000, just one payment. This is a guy someone of that level. not from me. David said, you need to put the work in. He said, the physical body was created to till the ground and work, right? But when you show the plan with a state of gratitude and enthusiasm, greatness will be achieved. So what he's saying was, when God made us, if you look at the Bible, God says that he made Adam, right? After the sin happened, he now had to till the ground. And he spoke about how men and women will have to labor, right? But you see, what will happen is, as we put in the work and as we become, someone of a high vibration, what's going to happen is God will start, there will be a divine, that and period will become divine. There's a book that I've read, it's called U Squared by Price Pritchett. Read that book, right? In that book, he talks about the enabler. Now, obviously, he's talking about the Holy Spirit. In the book, he didn't say it, but the enabler means the Holy Spirit. And so when you are, and again, you may not be religious in this call. I respect it. You may not be someone that believes in anything, a higher power, anything like that, right? But the enabler represents a higher power. Now, whatever you believe in, you could not believe in anything. But I'm sure you would agree that there's something in the atmosphere that is going to be. What do you think it is that makes someone make a certain choice? When someone's walking down the street, they're like, no, the shop is not that way. The shop is the other way. They turn around. There's something. There's an inner power in all of us. Ye are gods. We have something in us. So anyway, David says, when you show the plan, this is powerful. You see, every time I show the plan, I remember one time I was showing the plan. I was so tired. I was falling asleep on the webinar. I was like, yeah, guys, this is a harmonic scanner. I was so tired. Where was I? I think I was in, I wasn't at home. I would have slept. I was somewhere. I was with Zane. I was with Zane or David. I was with Ivan or Zane. I was like, the harmonic scanner. Yeah. The guy signed up. I was like, did you sign up? He goes, yeah. I was so grateful. See, when you show the plan of gratitude, no matter what you're going through right now, your business may have crumbled. You may have lost every customer. You may have lost your rank yesterday. You know how many times, guys, let me be transparent. I've lost my rank many times, right? We've lost rank. We've lost our position. Now it's solid. Now it's the check's never bouncing now. But there was a point in time where I was losing my rank every other week. Because I kept thinking about myself. Oh, it's all about me. It's all about me. It's all about me. And then me and Kat took our focus off ourselves and put it on the team. And you see, David said, when you show the plan with a state of gratitude and enthusiasm, greatness will be achieved. David, what I do to all my leaders, and I recommend you guys do the same thing with all your teams. Whoever's close to the next rank, create a flyer for them of that rank and send it to them. Send it to them. Or what I do is this: send a voice note to your leaders. Say, hey, Aaron, congratulations on Platinum 1000, bro. Hey, Jordan, I want to, I've done it to a few of you guys. I want to do it to you guys again, right? Because now I've already said congratulations on the rank. You may not have hit it physically, but David said, you will have it. It's yours. But you listen to it, and now it's like psychologically like, oh, wow, I hit platinum this. But you may not have hit it physically, but now you believe it's going to happen. Okay? So guys, look, that's the source that I wanted to give to you guys. Step number 1 was burning desire. Create a desire. What do you want? What do you want? Please make sure, don't be on this call and just be a listener. What do you want? You've got to create a desire. My burning desire is $25,000 a month. That's my desire. I do not care who comes in my way. I don't care what anyone says. My desire is $25,000 a month in income every month. That's what my desire is right now for February. So your burning desire has to be what? You got to create a desire. Then you open your mouth and you speak it every single day. That's the second step. Once you've identified what you want, open your mouth and speak it. Third thing, right, is you've now got to believe, right? You've now got to believe that you've received it because it's spiritual. You've now got to believe. After you speak it, you've now got to believe it. And after you believe it, you will receive it. Now, the fourth step is you've got to believe that it's yours already. So the third step is believe that it's coming to you. The fourth step is You've got to walk into that like it's yours. When I walk into the Ferrari showroom, the other day, I walked into the Ferrari showroom. There's a new Ferrari showroom in London. There was a new car, a beautiful Ferrari. And I wasn't supposed to actually, because if you go to Ferrari or Lamborghini or Maserati, those cars are so high class. It's funny how you can sit in Rolls Royces, but maybe because it's like a sports car, it's a very fragile, like Ferraris are, you would think they're tough, but the material of it, if you look at Errol Spence's Ferrari was completely finished after that crash. Ferraris are very fragile. They're not fragile, they're tough cars, but they're not as tough as a Rolls Royces. Obviously, the way that it's built is very light. It's made for speed, so it's quite light. So I stepped in there, and any little scratch, it will be like 20,000 for a scratch. So the guy was like, sorry, you can't sit inside. But I opened it by accident. See, my expectation is I want a red Ferrari. That same Ferrari that David has, if you look at David's story, is a Ferrari that I'm going to get, right? So I didn't mean to open the door, but you see that the doors open up that way? So I just pressed the button, and the door went up, and the guy was nice. He goes, you know what, just sit inside. I sat inside. I was like, oh my second time in a Ferrari after David's one, I was like, wow. And it's funny, whenever you walk into the showroom like a buyer, trust me, because people have this mindset, oh, well, I can't afford it. So why am I? They don't know you can't afford it. When I go into a showroom, I wear a suit. I go in with my oud fragrance. I got a trim. They know I'm gonna buy this car. I'm like, how much is a car? Oh, the Rolls Royce is $200,000, £200,000. I said, yeah, how much is the deposit? I dare you, go into the Rolls Royce showroom, go into the Ferrari showroom, go into the Bentley showroom, ask them how much the car is, tell them, send me an email of your quotes. Tell them I want a car in black, red interior. How much they're gonna be? Talk to them like a buyer. They can't buy it anyway. You have got the desire to buy it, and this is the number one question. Ask them, what's the deposit like? What's the 50,000? Talk to them like a buyer. Talk to them like a buyer. Like you are going to buy this car. Guys, you know how many Rolexes I've tried on? This watch is about £3,000. But the Rolex that I want is like 25, 50, 30,000 pounds. And that watch, that Rolex watch, I've tried it on so many times. They know my name. I don't care what they think. Oh, well, why is he walking in and he's not buying it? That's none of their business. Guys, I've got business cards of people that I say, I want to buy a car if you want. I want to buy a Rolex of you. Richard Mille, all the watches. You've got to walk in. You may not like those things. Whatever you want. If it's a house that you want, go to an open home. Guys, look, call up the travel agent. It's so easy, guys. Me and Kat have done it so many times. We've walked it. You call Chesterton's, call Foxton's. Hey, I want to view a £1 million home. Guys, there's how many £1 million homes are there? Oh, I want to move into a mansion. How many mansions have you walked into? Call them up now, tomorrow morning. Hey, my name's Ebenezer. Ebenezer, I see you on the call, bro. Hey, my name's John. Hey, I want to book an appointment to see a home. What's your budget, sir? About 1 million to 1.2 million. Okay, cool. We got a house in the hills in I don't know, Manchester, in London somewhere. Okay, that's fine. Can I book an appointment for tomorrow, for Wednesday or for Friday at 4 p.m.? Go to view the house. I promise you, you feel different. And walk in, yeah, I might buy this. Guys, no, they're not gonna know. And talk to them like a buyer. Confidence. You've got to own this like it's yours already. And why do you think we have this energy? You would never know I'm going through something. Trust me, no one will know. I've been through some stuff this year. None of you have known that because I'm on it. I'm like, whatever's going on right now, the Lord is my provider. Philippians 4:13, it's done, right? I ain't worried about nothing. I'm working. But success is 90 to 99% spiritual and 1 to 10% physical. Some of you guys are doing the physical work 90%, and that's why you're not getting it. That's why you're frustrated. If you have the right emotions and the right belief system, the goals will come to you much quicker. And even if it doesn't come much quicker, you're going to believe it's going to come because it's a matter of time. Okay? So, guys, I appreciate your time. I've recorded this call, so you guys will be happy to know that. And honestly, guys, I'm going to be, unmuting everybody. I want everyone to go crazy. I'm going to be unmuting everyone right now. So I want everyone to shout and scream and go crazy. We're going to be doing another call. I've got a special guest for you guys. If you guys know who Chad Thompson is, Chairman 100. I spoke to him just now on WhatsApp. So he's gonna be doing a call for me probably weekend. Might get him on the call weekend. He's actually in Germany right now, so I just spoke to him. He said he's gonna be getting on a call for us. So Chad Thompson, Chairman 100. I'm gonna be releasing the information very soon about that call. I'm gonna get Justin Owens, Chairman 100, on the call as well. Bryce Thompson, and even David and Manite very soon. So guys, let's unmute everybody. Let's go crazy. Okay, if you guys are ready to go nuts, I love you guys. Hopefully you guys got the information. But please, more than anything, please implement the information. Don't just listen to it. Please do what we've told you to, because we know it works. Okay. So guys, on three, on a count of three, we're gonna go crazy. Chairman scream on three. 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Yeah!
Let's go!
We in it to win it.
Let's go! Woo!
Coming for you.
2020 is us.
Love you guys. Take care.
Let's go.